Few months ago, I made a video on how you can move to Canada as a caregiver. The two most popular routes are the Home Child Caregiver Pilot Program and the Home Support Worker Pilot Program. One of the demerits of this pathway is longer processing time. Personally, I know someone that it took 2 years before a visa was approved. So it is one of the disadvantages of this pathway. What if I tell you that there is another pathway by which you can move to Canada as a caregiver? The beautiful thing about this pathway is that it's got a shorter processing time, even for Africans like me, especially from Nigeria. Guys, you want to watch this video to the very end as I open up this pathway and explain the process in details. Welcome back, guys. My name is Kemzi O, and in this channel I talk about relocation tips, life abroad, and faith. If you're just joining me or seeing this beauty for the very first time, you are welcome and you are in the right place, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always sticking around on this channel. You are simply the best. All right, guys, I'm just going to go straight into today's video and explain all the juicy thing you want to hear. I'll start by saying that if you really want to move to Canada in 2024 and beyond, you need to stay positive, you need to be proactive, and you need to be patient. A lot of people that have migrated to Canada, one common thing about their story is patience and perseverance, which is what I'm also saying to you guys. You need to be patient when it comes to Canadian journey, all right? Everything I'm going to say in today's video can also be verified in the Canadian websites. So when you go to www.canada.ca, okay, you can navigate your way and search for this information yourself. Talking about the pathway of becoming a caregiver in Canada, in case you don't know, it's actually a permanent residency pathway because you can apply for your PR after you have 1 year experience in Canada, okay? So when you look at the initial pathway I talked about, which is the HCPP and the HSPP, we can see that after 12 months of work experience in Canada, you can apply for a permanent residence. In case you don't know, please know that today. It used to be 24 months. That is 2 years of work experience. But now it has been reduced to 12 months. So if you can gain 12 months experience in Canada in the last 3 years, okay, you can apply for permanent residence with your family. Okay, now this pathway by which you can move to Canada as a caregiver is called the Temporary Foreign Worker Pilot Program. How do I mean? Now, the beautiful thing about this pathway is that you can move to Canada to work for any employer as long as they've got the LMIA documents. Don't go away, guys. I'm going to be showing you employers that have gotten this LMIA document, how you can go about it in a very simple process. So, guys, this pathway also has some restriction, which I want you to listen closely to, okay, so you won't make a mistake. The first one is your job role. You can only work as either a child caregiver or a home support worker. How do I mean? If you decide to work as a child giver, you can only work in your employer's home. I mean their private home, okay? Either you live with them or you live out. So it's a live-in, live-out kind of contract, all right? Once again, it is not compulsory you live with your employer or your clients. You can always live in your own house, but your primary work assignment has to be in your client's home or in your employer's home. So you can't work in a daycare center if you want to qualify for this program. I hope we get what I mean. Similarly, if you want to work as a home support worker, it has to be in your client's home. And you can either live in or live out. It is not compulsory that you live with them in their house, okay? So that is how it works. And you should not get a job in a residential home, okay? Getting a job in a residential home will not make you eligible for this pathway. I hope we get what I'm trying to say. So you're going to your client's home to care for them, to deliver the care, all right? So that is how it works. If you can get a job with a private client, let's say you have a brother in Canada or you have a sister in Canada or you have a distant relative or a friend or someone that knows someone that really need the services of either a child caregiver or a home support worker, they can employ you as long as they've got the LMIA, all right? But not to worry, like I said, I'm going to be showing you a list of employers that have got this LMIA how you can navigate the process, and how you can apply for jobs. Another restriction of this pathway is that you can only work in the province of Quebec. All right, you can't work in any other province. It has to be Quebec. Let's go straight into my screen. So guys, the first thing you want to do is to go to Canada website, which is canada.ca. Okay, you click on English and it will take you to this page. All right, click on immigration and citizenship and you're going to find several options. All right, so you're going to click on immigrate and you scroll down to where you've got caregiver. I'm going to click on the caregiver. You can see it says here, as a caregiver, you can come to Canada to become a permanent resident or work temporarily. Okay, first one is the home child care provider pilot and home support worker pilot. I already made a video about these two pilots program. I'm not going to repeat it again. Now the next one is work temporarily as a caregiver. That is what I'm interested in. All right, so guys, take your time to read it. I already gave you a breakdown about the process. Now this is what I want to show you. Now let me start from who can apply. You can apply for a work permit for a job as a home child care provider or a home support worker through the temporary foreign worker permit if one of these applies to you. So for those that are currently outside Canada, which I know most of my subscribers are outside Canada, it says you will be working in Quebec. You can see it's in bold. Okay, so that is the province that you are restricted to working in, or you must get a job in. Okay, the second option is for those that are already in Canada. It says you must have a valid study or work permit, or you are allowed to work in Canada without a work permit, or you plan to work in Quebec and you're eligible to apply for work permits from inside Canada. So for those in Canada, these are the options. These are the criteria that you need to meet before you're eligible to apply for this temporary foreign worker pathway. All right, guys, I'm going to be putting this link in my description box. Take your time to read it thoroughly. Okay, I've given you what you need, but it's left for you to also go to the website and read it for yourself. All right, when you click on eligibility criteria, you're going to see so many options about the process, how to apply, who can apply, after you apply, prepare for arrival, and when you start working. I can't start saying everything on this video because it's just going to make it so long. All right, that's why I'm giving you the link for you to read it, but I already gave you a summary of the process, the key eligibility criteria you need to know. All right, so that is how it works. The fee is just $155, and the processing time varies by country. I'm just going to show you the processing time just to prove to you how fast this pathway can be. Now when we click on select an application type, okay, this is under check processing time. I'm going to click temporary residence, and it says which temporary residence are you applying for. Is basically a work permit from outside Canada. Where are you applying from my brothers and sisters in Nigeria? I'm just going to click Nigeria, and we're going to see how long it's going to take for us to get a visa if we go through this route. Okay, when I select Nigeria, all right, get processing time, all right, and it shows 12 weeks. All right, so for those that are outside Canada, for example in Nigeria, you can see it's 12 weeks. That's within 3 months you're going to get your visa. For those in Ghana, all right, I'm sorry I can't touch all countries in this video, but you can always check your country to have an estimate. For those in Ghana, it's just going to take 7 weeks. That's less than 2 months for those in Ghana, and so on and so forth. I'm going to take you through how you can look for these employers and how you can apply for jobs. Okay, all you need to do is to go to Google and type temporary foreign worker employer LMIA list. Okay, click on the first link that you're going to find, and it will bring up this page. When you get to this page, okay, you're going to scroll down to the very bottom. All right, because these documents are in English and French. So when you scroll down to the very bottom, the second to the last document here, you can see English here and you can see French here. All you need to do is to download this, because this is 2023 quarter 3 employers list. That is from July to September 2023. Now when you go to explore, you click on download. When you click download, you open the file to bring up list of employers that have got an LMIA. It means they can recruit overseas applicants. All you need to do is to take your time and streamline your search to Quebec. You know, we are only focusing on Quebec. All right, for the caregiver job, you need to focus on Quebec. That is the requirement. You need to scroll down to where you have Quebec, or you come to the search button and type Quebec. Guys, this is the employer section. You can see there a whole lot, guys. Name of the employer, the location, the kind of job they are recruiting for. Guys, please, I want to beg you, take your time, look at this page, even if it will require you to write them out. Okay, Just do your research, streamline it, write out the name of the employer, the address, okay, and the role. Make sure it's a caregiver role. If possible, go to their website and check their career page. Now, that is one way in which you can search for employer with LMIA. Another way you want to search for employers with LMIA is to go to this website called jobbank.gc.ca. Okay, when you go to the website, it will bring you to this page. You can either sign up. If you don't want to sign up, just click I don't want to sign up. All right, and you can just search for job. Now you need to click on the advanced search, all right, because we're trying to streamline our search. And you see it brought out 150,964 employers, but not all these employers are recruiting for caregivers. Now you need to streamline your search. Let's say you want to work as a home support worker. You're going to type home support worker. Guys, please take note, you can't work in a residential home, I mean in a nursing home. If you get a job in a nursing home, you're not going to qualify for this pathway. All I have to click is full-time. Definitely you're looking for a full-time role. Then when you get to this stage, you're going to click on temporary foreign worker. Now the next one is the province. Like I said, you're restricted to Quebec. Now you're going to click Quebec, and it brought out just 9 results. When you view the 9 results, it's better you select something that is pertaining to what you want than just keep searching for jobs everywhere. All right, you can see, guys, this was posted on the 19th of February 2024. And one thing about Canada jobs is that they stay open for a long time. Now, if I were you, I'm going to apply for this one. Okay, immediately you are watching this video, once you've done your Canadian CV, why not start applying for a job? Make sure you tailor your CV to the job role, okay, so that you stand the chance of being shortlisted or recruited for an interview. You can see that they are verified. Okay, trust me, guys, you stand a higher chance, because I feel most people don't actually look at Quebec. They prefer to go to Ontario, Alberta. Okay, it's a common destination for most immigrants. So this is an opportunity for you to grab. All right, now you can see that either you understand English or French. They didn't say just French. All right, these are the tasks. These are things that most of you can do. All right, now all you need to do is show how to apply. All you need to do is just to send your CV to that email, and it says that you need to include a reference attesting experience is advertised until 20th of March 2024. Guys, I don't want to make this video so long, but this is just a simple way by which you can look for jobs. All right, so these are other jobs that was posted. All right, the third one I want to talk about, guys, is Indeed. Most of you already know Indeed. Just put in the job role and change the location. Make sure you type in Quebec. Okay, you can also get job from Indeed. All right, I just want to encourage you guys to explore this pathway. Trust me, not many people know about this. Most of you are focused on, popular provinces like Ontario, Alberta, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. Most people are not really talking about Quebec. So I feel this is a pathway that you people can explore. Not many people know about it, so take advantage of this. All right, and the good thing is that you're streamlining your search to a province, so it's better for you to keep up with your application. And once you have 12 months of work experience as either a home child caregiver or a home support worker, you can apply for permanent residence. For this pathway, I don't think you need Ielts. Guys, I had to bring you back to my screen to show you this. You don't need Ielts for this process. The only thing you need is a copy of your employment contract, a copy of the LMIA. So you might need to do medicals and a police report, but you don't necessarily need Ielts. Now, let me show you other requirements. When you go to who can apply, all right, you can see that it says eligibility requirements for all applicants. Basically, you need to prove to an officer that you will leave Canada when your work permit expires. Okay, show that you have enough money to take care of yourself and your family member. You might need to present a police clearance certificate, and you need to do a medical exam. So guys, this is the opportunity I've decided to share on the channel today, and I hope you've gotten value from it. Guys, take advantage of this opportunity. Don't give up, guys. Keep chasing your dream until you get to where you want to be, and always put God first. When you put God first, everything will go easily. All right, and I wish you the very best. I'm always in the comment section if you need my help. Ask me any question. All right, if you need any of my services, they're all in the description box. And guys, like I always say, I wish you the very best. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, share this video to everyone around you, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.